Here we go.
Currently streaming?
20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm streaming. Mic check. Can you hear me? Nice. Stupid Trek IR, man. Just trying to get this thing set up. Stand by. Okay, that goes there. And one more thing. Alright, now. One last time. Cancel would be good. Alright, there we go. I don't know why my button. It's kind of a nightmare. I gotta figure that out why it does that all the time now. Okay, everything looks good. Alright.
Chalice 1, radar, contact, bullseye, 055, 40 miles, 21,000.
Serpent 2-1. Ramada Vid approach. Runway 08 for takeoff. Zoom 4. Ramada Vida approach 3059.
Ramada V traffic Serpent 253, taxi runway 08.
Snake 41. Ramada Vida approach 180 at 04 knots.
Ramada V Tower, Snake 41, taking 08 for departure, flight of 2.
Ramada V ground, Poacher 3, 4 ship F-16s are ready to taxi runway 08 behind Doom 4.
Snake 41. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Poacher 31. Ramada V Tower. Position and hold. Snake 42. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Team 4, check in Victor.
Snake 41. Ramada V Tower. Resume on navigation. Snake 42. Ramada V Tower. Resume on navigation.
Doom 41, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Team 4, check in Victor. Team 4, Alpha check 191, 35 miles, altimeter 305, 901.
Ramada V Tower, Snake 4, airborne as flagged, going tactical. Snake 41, push uniform tactical.
Ramada V traffic, Doom 4, 3 of 16 taxi 08. One's taxi.
2 taxi.
Serpent 24. Taxi runway 08.
Mach traffic, Dog 2's a flight of 4, taxi to runway 8, follow.
Serpent 2-1. Ramada Vida approach 180 at 04 knots. Doom 4-1. Ramada Vida approach 180 at 04 knots.
Ramada Vida traffic, Serpent 2, flight of 3 is taking 08 for north departure.
Poacher 33, taxi, runway 08. Doom 41, taxi, runway 08. Doom 42, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Doom 43, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Poacher 32, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Poacher 34, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Serpent 2-1, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Serpent 2-2, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Serpent 2-3, Ramada V Tower, position and hold. Poacher 3-1, taxi, runway 08. Serpent 2-1, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08. Dog 2-3, taxi, runway 08. Doom 4-4, taxi, runway 08. Dog 2-4, taxi, runway 08. Serpent 2-2, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Serpent 2-3, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Serpent 2-1, Ramada V Tower, resume on navigation. Serpent 2-2, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08. Serpent 2-2, Ramada V Tower, resume on navigation. Serpent 2-3, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08. Serpent 2-3, Ramada V Tower, resume on navigation. Serpent 2-4, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08. Poacher 3-1, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08. Poacher 3-2, Ramada V Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 08.
Poacher 3-2,
Ramada V Tower,
position and hold. Poacher 3-4,
Ramada V Tower,
position and hold. Poacher 3-1, taxi, runway 08.
Poacher 3-1, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Poacher 3-2, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Poacher 3-4, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
Alright, do a systems check. Cool. Looking good. Alright. My traffic, Doom 4, departing 08 to right downwind departure.
Poacher 3-1, Ramada V Tower, resume on navigation. Poacher 3-2. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation. Poacher 3-4. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation. Doom 4-1. Remind the V tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Doom 4-2. Remind the V tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Doom 4-3. Remind the V tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Remember the V, Serpent 2 is pushing tactical.
Alright, brakes on, run them up. Okay, everything looks good. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Doom 4-1. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation. Doom 4-2. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation.
Remote traffic.
Doom
Dog
4-3.
2, Pilot 2 taking runway 8 for departure should be a right-hand turnout, climb overhead 17,000.
3,000 vision.
Matavit, traffic, Poacher 3, departing the pattern to the west.
Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 08. Serpent 2-4. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation.
Bingo, bingo.
Dog 2-1. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation. Dog 2-2. Remind the V tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 08.
Continue right 330.
Dog 2-2. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation. Dog 2-3. Remind the V tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 08. Dog 2-4. Remind the V tower. Cleared for departure. Dog 2-3. Remind the V tower. Resume on navigation.
Remote traffic, Dog 2 is passing 4,000, clear to the south, switching.
My traffic, Doom 4 to the west, 9,000, switching. I pushed 13 prior.
Dog 2-4. Remind.
Off flights, Doom 4 is airborne west, 10,000. Check uniform, Doom 4-1.
Doom 50. Wait. Ronson.
Dog 2-1.
Dog 2-2 on 13.
Get the clear drop.
Flight Dog, flight of 2's airborne as frag.
Alright, steer 7.
Doom, Dog.
Go for Doom.
Understand you guys are pushing.
Yeah, we're pushing.
All flights are cleared to push.
Poacher 3 copies push.
Yeah, we don't have the fuel. I mean, look at our fuel. We're already at 6,300 pounds. Alright, 015 on the heading. Slight climb for 19 and take spacing defensive. Two 4-1s, Fitz 6.2, tanks dry.
2 is 610. Thanks, right?
363, thanks, Brad.
Alright, 1,000 to go in the climb.
Hopefully server 2's push.
Chalice, 1,
Clear
radar,
contact 048,
bullseye,
36,
045,
21,000.
35 miles, 21,000. Doom, 4-1, Chalice, 1, contact confirmed hostile.
Poacher 3, Doom 4. We've got a hostile contact 046, 35, 21,000, flowing west.
Poacher 3 is turning east to intercept the contact.
Snake 4, assuming cap to the east, 20,000.
Alright guys, follow data. We gotta keep an eye on those guys. They're right at our target.
Chalice ID contact 040034.
Poacher 3-1, Chalice 1, contact is outlaw. Chalice 1,
Copy, hostile.
radar, contact, bullseye, 035, 35 miles, 21,000.
Snake 4, Doom 4. Snake 4, Doom 4.
Go for Snake.
Yeah, is Bravo down?
Alpha Bravo are down. Ransom call has been made. You're cleared in.
Roger. That guy's coming right. We're gonna have to make these quick. I'm getting low on fuel already.
One pass.
Yeah, try to make it within
One,
3
radar,
if you
contact,
can.
Bullseye, 025, 30 miles, 21,000.
Okay, planning for 2 passes.
I have the column.
Copy. East, west, north, south.
East-west.
Copy. I'm gonna stay air to air. I'll wait until these guys are down here.
Picture is multiple groups. Nearest hostile, bullseye, 025, 30 miles, 21,000.
Alright, we'll let Poacher handle these guys. We'll go air to ground. You're clear air to ground. Take 1 mile spacing.
Chalice,
push it up to
1,
mill.
radar, contact, bullseye, 020, 30 miles, 18,000.
Poacher 3-1, Fox 2, 024027.
I see the trucks moving, guys. Our first pass will go from the southwest to northeast. Coming in, turning right to 050 now. Mud 3 on the nose.
He's lost the contacts. What's their range?
Got him at 17 miles, bearing 060. Okay, Mud 20, or sorry, Nails 21, right 2 o'clock. Poacher 3, Doom 4. We got a Nails 21 just to the east of us.
Stand by for Poacher 3, we're engaging.
Roger.
Snake 4-1, Chalice 1, contact confirmed hostile.
Alright, one's in from the southwest.
Chalice 1, radar, contact,
Yeah, go.
bullseye, 075,
Can you send that
30
contact,
miles,
Mark?
9,000.
Stand
All flights, Snake 4, hostiles ingressing from the east, 053, 46 miles.
Yeah, there you go. That's my contact to the east.
Dog 2-1, Chalice 1, contact is a bogey.
I got 41 miles away. I don't think that's it.
Alright, stand by.
I've got 10 miles away. We're not in line with him.
Doom 4-4, request permission to engage.
Three has contact.
Chalice 1, radar, contact. Bullseye 055, 40 miles, 14,000.
Bastard's too hard to find. Okay. Alright, one's coming out to the north.
Following you.
One's off dry. Alright, out west.
Chalice 1,
Wind able 5.1 home fuel.
050, 35 miles, 16,000.
Who's out west? Or Crescent 3, unable.
Poacher 3, Chalice 1, nearest hostile. MiG-23, Singleton, bullseye 080, 30 miles, 10,000.
Alright, so we can get eyes on these damn things. Alright, near a road. Alright. It's gotta be, it's just to the left there. Alright, safe fuel again, one able, one's 5.0.
2 is 4.7.
4.9.
Copy. Let me know if you need data again.
3-2, Chalice 1, contact confirmed hostile.
2 would appreciate. Did you send 7-1? 2-6?
Poacher 3-1, Chalice 1, contact confirmed hostile. Chalice 1, radar, contact. Bullseye.
Poacher free flight, committing
050,
bullseye
25 miles,
050, 32, 2 shift 16,000.
Four, heading back to home plate.
Alright, one's turning left inbound from the west. And these things are slow. I gotta get some bulbs off.
Poacher 3-3, Chalice 1, contact confirmed hostile. Snake 4-1, Chalice 1, contact is outlaw. Chalice 1, radar, contact. Bullseye 050, 20 miles, 16,000. Snake 4-1, Chalice 1, contact is friendly.
Mud 3 left 10 o'clock close.
Should be no back.
Serpent 2-1, Chalice 1, contact is friendly. Poacher 3-1, Chalice 1, contact confirmed.
Okay, one away.
Snake 4-1, Chalice 1, contact confirmed hostile. Serpent 2-1, Chalice 1, contact confirmed
That's too
hostile.
close. Okay, I gotta come back out.
To be advised, dog is now
Coming out to the west.
035, 10 miles, 17,000.
Poacher 3, Serpent 2. Yeah, go for Poacher 3.
Yeah, Poacher, I got hostile contacts. Your left side, close 16,000.
Echo pit, those are strikers, no factor.
And 2's off, strike.
Copy. Safe fuel when able, 1's 4.7.
2's 4.5.
Eight bombs away.
I repeat, 8 bombs away.
4 bombs away.
Copy.
Box 3.
So you can get eyes on these targets here. Okay, I see a splash down there. Alright, 2, check visual for
Poacher
smoke.
Snake 032 at 1-6 from Bullseye, engaging enemy bombers.
I didn't get you one.
Yeah, just check left, south of us for the smoke.
No, I visual. Copy that.
Copy.
So that 3 got the middle. You want me to take the other part?
Yep, and 1's got the east. 1's in from the west. So turn this bad boy on, see if that'll help.
Okay, all flights be advised. Dog 2 is
No
single
power
turn,
here.
now heading
Oh,
south
man.
via the coastline.
This very heavy with no power. Not good.
Anybody?
Repeat.
Dog 2 is a singleton running south via the coastline, Winchester. Or Miller time.
Yeah, I gotta redo this. One at a time is just not gonna work.
Do you guys copy Dog 2 too?
Yes, number 2 copies up to your RTB.
1 away. Coming out west.
AFM, Dog 2 is RTB.
Dog 2 Sky
2 off hot.
clear to home plate.
Say again, 2.
2 off hot.
Copy.
CBU's dropped.
4.4.
CBU's dropped.
4 bombs away.
4, engage defensive. 4, engage defensive. 4,
Copy 4, cover. Or 3, go
4,
cover.
engage defensive.
4.1.
Copy. I think I look a little closer there. These guys are hard to find visually. Alright. Alright, 1's in from the west.
Susan. Don't go too low. Don't go too low.
Got it.
Altitude.
And 2's blank.
Altitude.
Yeah, I'm on your nose low, 13,000 coming off to the west. I just don't have enough power in this plane to get up there.
All flights, Dog 2 is 17 miles from home, going to ATC.
2's off track.
Copy, 1's same. 1's 4.2 on the fuel.
3.8. 3.8. 2 is still blind, turning 2.
Yeah, you're clear. You're in perfect trail there too.
2.
Okay, one's out to the west still.
Angels 1-6.
All flights be advised, Serpent 2 is slant 2.
Okay, one's in from the west. All flights be advised, Doom 4 needs about another 5 minutes.
And 2's in from the west.
Multiple contacts to our south.
At one away from one. Coming off north and west. And 4.0 on the field.
Contact south appear to be friendly.
Cap.
Watcher 3-3, ray gun, bullseye 05530, 17,000.
Alright, target shock there. Okay, one's out west.
And 2 off hot, Dakota, visual rejoining.
Copy. You're clear to rejoin 3 there too.
You're right 9 o'clock. Correction 3 o'clock.
I'm seeing you on my 6.
Yeah, you're turning. I'm on your 6 now. I got your vision.
Watcher 3 committing bullseye 05536, strikers.
Snake 4-1, ray gun 051 at 43 miles, 22,000.
Okay, one's in from the west. That was a little rough there. Come on, baby, you can turn.
Ray gun, ray gun.
This is very unconventional. Alright.
And 3, that's me.
Take it down real quick.
3 from 2, that's me.
Altitude. Altitude.
Copy, one's 3.7.
Heading to home, Jambo, when you're done.
Say that once again.
210 heading for home when you're done.
Copy. Yeah, my CCIP.
Poacher flight, this is Sky King. Is your lead still with you? Over.
That's negative. Watcher 3 is now down to free ship.
Okay, alright. That's you I'm tracking to the north of me then.
Alright, one's out to the west. Way slow. Yeah, I just can't get below 13, otherwise could try to take him out, but I'm not going to get killed for this. Alright, one's in from the west. I'm going to make this my last pass, and then we'll get the hell out of here. so hard to control this plane when you're so slow. Yeah, say field 1's 3.4.
2's 3.4.
3.2.
Copy. I'm gonna make this pass and one more then. Okay, one away, off to the west.
Ray gun, 208 for 7, 15,000, blowing north. Right over Bullseye, multiple ships.
All flights, Snake 4-1, RTB, fuel. Sky King will be retiring. I will call you on final.
Bingo. Bingo.
I guess it's definitely my last pass then.
Got a 4-ship over Bullseye between us and home.
Copy.
Unknowns.
Alright, 1's turning in, last pass.
Q3 Singleton Dakota RTV.
Trip, don't want to identify them?
Say again?
Heading straight towards us.
Yeah, I got a ray gun on them. They didn't respond. Go ahead and interrogate them. I'm turning out.
Copy that. Interrogating. Okay, all of them going cold.
Alright, 1's off hot and Dakota.
Caution. Caution.
Turning out west. And 1's 3.1.
2's 2.9.
3, 2.9.
Reset bingo call to 2000. Alright, looks like we got some good hits there. Alright, 1's flowing 210, and you guys are clear to rejoin. I'll be at 19,000.
Be advised, multiple ships around Bullseye.
Roger.
Pick up.
And 2, you got to declare on those?
No answer.
Yep. You able to get ID with your TGP yet?
Negative.
Alright, visual 3. All flights be advised, Doom 4 is Miller time. Alright, 3 on 350. Yeah, 2, I see another flight coming in at you. 2 ship hot. Our contact Bull 2528 17,000.
Okay, breaking away from them, rejoining you. Seem like still have an ID.
Copy. I'm locked, so you're cleared out. They're still flowing towards you at 17,000. Speed's 250.
Bingo. Bingo.
3, you with me?
I'm right behind you, catching.
Copy. I got contacts, my location at Bullseye, 17,000 hot. Speed's 260 at the moment.
Riaz is contact.
It's a 4 ship. Okay, I'm sorted right, man.
Riaz trailer.
Okay, good sort for the 3 of us. What's our ROE?
They look like 16s, do they not? Or are they 21s?
They look... stand by. I'm getting closer now.
MiG-21s.
Copy.
Confirm MiG-21s.
I don't have the feel for this, guys.
Yep, visual on MiG-21.
Copy.
In hot.
Alright, I'm taking my shot and I'm getting out.
And I've got a good sound.
Copy. Okay. Good sort, guys. There'll be a singleton left after this. Okay, Fox 2.
Against the other one. Last one.
Lock. Lock.
Okay, Fox 2 times 2, second target.
Deconflicting, going to the right side.
Okay, I'm on the lead, man. Okay, I see a splash.
See 3 splashes.
Let's just take that guy out, fuck it.
723, checking out Bullseye 211, 35 miles.
I don't
4
have the field to
splashes.
mess around here. Alright, positive splash. Let's head home.
Visual.
Alright, one's 2.5.
And 2 is 2.2.
Copy. Let's join up 18,000 flow 210.
Making left turn about it.
Yep, visual. Reference 6. Actually, no, that's not right.
2's bingo.
Copy. A reset to 1,500 pounds. Alright.
Great. 3 is 1,300 at home plate.
Copy. Yeah, reference, it looks like steer 8. And coming right, we're going to make 08, or sorry, is that going to be our landing?
Serpent 2, Ramat David approach, 3059.
723 is on the break, Ramat David, runway 08.
Ramat David approach, runway 08 for landing. Serpent 23, Ramat David approach, 180 at 04 knots.
Alright, back 13. Okay. Alright, 08. Let's reference 8 for now. For the rejoin. And 3059, we'll do it's going to be a right break 08. I'll form us up and we'll start descending here.
Foxtrot fuselage, nothing.
Skylord, Doom 4 is inbound, checking out. See ya. You guys push Uniform 7.
Voucher, free flight dog check. Leaders 4.8.
Sorry guys, temporarily went off a different Victor channel. Anyways, we're going to set up for 08.
Romata V, Serpent 2-3,
south,
Perch,
right
3
turns.
full stop, 08.
Go beat.
God, stupid thing. Okay. Okay, get my trim set here. Alright, let's start descending.
Snake 4 break.
My TV traffic, Doom 4, 316s, about 23 to the north inbound, 08 over it. Alright, we're going to have to go a little bit quicker on the descent here, just because we didn't have a whole lot of room here. Coming back on the power. Nosing over. Fence out when able.
Good morning. Snake 4, Ramada Beat approach, runway 08. Welcome back. Serpent 2-3, Ramada Beat Tower. You are cleared for takeoff, runway 08.
Three weapons safe, 14-1.
Snake 401 base gear,
What's up?
08 full stop.
Alright, coming left slowly.
Traffic.
Altitude. Altitude.
Stop 08, Ramada.
Good morning. Snake 4-1, Ramada V Tower. Cleared for landing, runway 08. Check gear down. Good morning. Snake 4, Ramada V approach, runway 08. Welcome back.
Serpent 2-3 is clear the act.
4-2, go around. Vector 010. Contact approach for resequencing.
Expect echelon left as soon as we get that initial.
Snake 4-2, Ramada V Tower. Next time, get clearance before landing. Snake 4-2, Ramada V Tower. Next time, get clearance before landing.
Serpent 2-3 is crossing 03.
Ramada V, Snake 4, clear 08, taxi to parking.
Good morning. Doom 4, Ramada V approach, runway 08. Welcome back.
I'm a little high, sorry guys. Trying to find the runway here. Taking it down.
You can roll out there, and that'll be a good intercept for them.
There we go. Alright, let's go echelon left. Ron TV traffic, Doom 4's initial 08. Overheads. Yeah, this is piss poor. Sorry, guys.
Tower Server 4 crossing 3012.
Snake 4-1, I'm at the V tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
This is tower.
You should be on tower now. Sorry, I didn't do a check-in.
Doom 4, Ramada Vid approach, runway 08, welcome back. Snake 4-2, Ramada V tower, taxi clear of the runway. Good morning, Doom 4-3, Ramada V tower, cleared for landing, runway 08, check gear down. Good morning, Doom 4-1, Ramada V tower, cleared for landing, runway 08, check gear down. Doom 4-3, execute missed approach, clearance cancelled, vector 010, contact departure.
Hot traffic, Doom 4-1, brick. Come on, why are you going up?
Doom 4-1, abort landing, vector 005, contact approach.
Got really slow there. That was crazy. It was a shitty break. Yeah, I made it tight, guys, so good luck. Route DV traffic, Doom 4-1, base gear stops.
Roger 3-1. Roger 3-2.
Roger 3-4.
I'm on. Doom 4-3, base gear stop. 0.
Poacher 3, Ramada Vid approach 3059. Doom 4-1, Ramada V tower. Next time, wait your turn.
Ridiculous.
Doom 4-1, Ramada V tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Wow, whatever. It's been a while since I've flown, so. Yep. Would have liked to have gotten off at the taxiway there.
Doom 4-2, Ramada V tower. Next time, wait your turn.
Wow.
Doom 4-3, Ramada V tower. Next time, get clearance before landing. Doom 4-3, Ramada V tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Doom 4-2, Ramada V tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Yeah, sorry for the lineup, guys. It was piss poor, but we'll talk about that in the debrief. Route DV traffic. Doom 4 is clear. 8.
Gamma traffic, Poacher 3, flight of 3 is approaching from the west 40 miles south for initial runway 08.
Roger V traffic. Doom 4 is crossing 30 Delta.
Doom 4-1, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Doom 4-2, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway. Doom 4-3, Ramada V Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
Matt traffic, Doom is clear, 1230 at Delta. I'm gonna park right here.
Next to.
Check them up, shut them down. I'll see you in the briefing room.
Okay.
Wow, first flight in a while. That's wasn't too bad, but God, man, forgot a lot of stuff as I was going along. Anyways, survived. That's the main key there. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a 1-minute break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You guys have any objections to doing the brief debriefing on the stream? I can end the stream if you guys do.
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's mostly going to be you guys yelling at me anyways. Players, are you here still? Okay. All right. Actually, we all came back and survived, so that's the overall goal. It looks like, just looking at it quickly, we had about 21 kills. We got 4 air-to-air kills as well. We'll just talk about the target area. I thought we had good separation. I was kind of monitoring that. I didn't see any problems with that. There was one time I went low. I was going to try to do a CCIP, and then you called blind, which was perfect. That made me get eyes on you and make sure we were separated. So at no point during you being blind was I felt like we were going to run into each other. So I thought that was a good call on your part. I was just me trying to do a CCIP run, and it just didn't work out. So anyways, but yeah, good call on that. I thought we did pretty well. It just took forever. I had to do single drops. I wasn't able to get, well, first of all, not until my last drop did I even think about doing a CCRP with Ripple, even though we talked about it. So I was just doing singles. So I should have lined up and then a Ripple and then just let them all go and doing them, and a Ripple 4. I think that's probably what you guys ended up doing. So I didn't figure that out until my last 4 bombs were on my plane. I'm like, I might as well just get rid of them all. And so I did that. So anyways, I'll let you guys talk about your run-ins and what you thought about. Coming back, it's fairly quick coming back, and I thought Polaris, you made a great call since you couldn't get a positive ID and to come away from the fight and bring them more towards us. That way we had a better opportunity to have a successful air-to-air kill on that RTB. So that was a great job on that. I definitely got I got the TGP on him. It was hard to see at first, but it definitely looked like a MiG. So I thought we did good there. Looked like we all 3 got sorted to the right target, so that was good. And then I just picked up the leader at the end there and took him out as well. But then after that, the approach was just, I didn't have a whole lot of time to gather my thoughts on the approach. So there's quite a bit of things I could have done better. I could have taken us down a lot smoother. Brought us in, made a left turn a lot smoother, and then also my brake was really tight. So that was probably a challenge for you guys to make your base to final. So again, my apologies on that part. Going back on the departure, everything looked good there. There's not really anything to debrief on that. So all in all, I thought it was a great flight. I haven't actually flown BMS in about 2 weeks, so I felt like this was quite a bit of fun for sure. So anyways, all right, 2, you got any questions, comments, or concerns about anything?
Just no. Essentially, bottom line is the mission made sense, and I felt very comfortable throughout, and my results accordingly. As for the flight plan, 2 things. Me and Trip did a flight before, and we found out a few things, like the flight level to be at, like to be aligned, and you need to go away at least 8 miles and then go in and be aligned, and then you can do that in 2 passes. For me personally, it wasn't clear that we're going in hot in the first time. I did understand that that's what we were doing, and we were not aligned. We were not aligned most of the time, or on every turn. So, but the way we did it was safe. I didn't feel like I was going to crash at anyone, and you handle it with ease. So I felt comfortable at doing the passes and being in contact. And when it went down, everything made sense. As for getting back to Loma David, I don't think it was that uncomfortable. I've been through much worse approaches, so all in all, good flight. Good flight, felt good. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, with just one thing, that first pass, the first thing I did, I kind of changed up. The only reason I did that is because we were already like really low on fuel, so I didn't want to spend the extra time setting up east to west, so I thought maybe we could go in on that northwest heading quickly and maybe do a drop there and then come out and then set up for the plan. That's kind of why I did that, and I know it was a change of plan, so sorry about that. But yeah, I knew we were going to be struggling on fuel, so that's kind of why I did that. So, all right, what do you got, Trip?
The 1 to 2 mile trail works fine on the first run, but after that it just goes to hell because I'm on my bombing run waiting for the release cue to come down, and number 2 ahead of me has dropped his bombs and he's pulled off left, and there goes the spacing. So you can't expect to maintain 1 to 2 miles, although I try to get back in the position the best I could. But in doing so, I found myself turning in too quickly and not being able to align with the target before it was time for the release. So I think we probably should have just, foregone the trail, spacing after the first run. That would have helped me out a lot. The other thing about coming back to Ramat, I had us very close to the runway, still at 4,000 feet or so descending, and you finally picked up the runway. A 360 to the right while you continue to descend to 1,600 feet would have been, a really good thing to do instead of, rushing that approach the way we did. And I couldn't get my, I was under the impression that you wanted to get bombs off and get out of there quickly. So I set up for 2 runs of 4 each. And I found myself not aligned with, the center line of the line. I was at an angle to it. So a lot of my bombs missed on both occasions. Other than that, easy flight. And no other.
I'll have to admit that I didn't really have a whole lot of planning. Like I said, I just got back from vacation like late last night and slept about 4 hours. So my planning for this was like 20 minutes. So, and that's kind of why, I was trying to make sense of how the best way to do it. So, we should have talked about the air to ground game plan a little bit better. Definitely agree on that. So for some reason I thought I was needing to rush through the briefing and stuff like that, and that's usually not a good idea. So yeah.
As far as the air to air goes, I had those guys over bullseye, and by the time you finished dropping your bomb, I saw you coming at me opposite direction. I started my turn late to rejoin on your wing. I wound up being sucked a good way behind you. Then you and Polaris had the target sorted. I had my trailer sorted, but I couldn't fire because a Sidewinder because I had both you guys out in front of me. So I hated to miss that party because I just was licking my chops. But there's nothing I could do about it.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't really have a whole lot of time. I was just gonna fire and get out because I was at 2,200 pounds, and I'm like, I don't really want to be wasting fuel in a tourney fight. So I just kind of got in and got out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we did what we did, and it was perfect. But I sure hated not being able to get one of my missiles off.
Agreed. So yeah, as far as the turning, as I was getting close and I got more oriented with the target, I was turning in at 6 miles. So I think maybe a little bit further out would have been better. I was turning at 6 miles, dropping about 4, I think, between 4 and 4.5 miles, I think, from the target.
What I found out, again, from earlier flights, the 5 mile, it's you quickly don't have the time. And if I'm not at the level that can do that, I felt I would have been more comfortable to do that at 7 to 8 miles, turn in, be aligned, drop the bombs, you get another 20 seconds to aim, to wait for the cue, and have the time.
Yeah,
so
agreed. Yeah, definitely. I was rushing it towards the middle of the bombing runs there. I was coming out, and you did a great job staying with me. That was good. I mean, every time I looked at the HSD to see where everybody was, or looked out my cockpit, you guys were, you guys weren't in a problem position, so it was good. Anyways, that was a good flight. Wow, man. I thought we did good. Good job, guys. Let's go up to the briefing room. If you don't have anything else to talk about, we'll go and just do a quick learning perspectives there.
Okay, waiting on one more flight, then we'll have flight leads go through a quick debrief, and maybe show if somebody's got the ACMI, we can put it up. And,
yep, I have it. What do you want it?
There it is on the guest channel.
Oh, it's on guest channel already? Great.
I see some nice pictures posted there.
Ah, nice shack. Well done, Boomer.
Thanks, sir.
Where did he post it?
Just. Trip, I forgot one thing in our briefing. We forgot to send that monkey home, and then you finally did, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I saw them rooting around up there. Sometimes they don't go home even when you send them. So.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, thanks for doing that for me. Because he was getting in our way. Man, Zalti's good job on that initial turn in. You guys were just above us as we were doing our bombing runs, so that was good altitude separation. Nice job.
Man, that was really quick work with those Delilahs, Duke.
Well, that's why we took off early. We were inside of 30 miles. Well, I was at least anyway when I was launching at Alpha, the southern one. So it was pretty quick to kill that first one.
Yeah, Trip, thankfully you did not shoot that AIM-9 because I was just turning into your flight path as you would have been shooting at him.
Yeah, I had both you guys visual.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ACMI. I was like crazy.
When did the sweep depart? Because we got kind of left out there with 4 MiG-21s in the area on the way home with no coverage.
They were still in the target area when we left. It looks like.
Oh.
Those. So did the 21s harass you guys?
Yeah, we took them out on the way home.
An Su-22s.
No problem. All they did is turned a little bit. Gave us their side quarter. Easy.
How accommodating of them.
Yeah, I know, right? I turn right, letting us do a nice turn in on them.
Let me check down here and see how they're going. Well, so first off, let me say thanks to everybody who came out, and especially the 440th and Merlin. Thanks for jumping in and joining us.
Thanks for the invite.
Thanks for letting me.
Absolutely.
Of course, our policy is whoever the guests are, they buy the beers after the flight. So you guys can go up to the bar. We'll sit here at the table.
Yeah, I already had to do that for Rad, who bailed out.
I want some scotch instead, by the way.
Yeah, I'll take some scotch too.
I wish we could meet up somewhere.
So let's go ahead and start with flight one, dog flight. You want to hit the high points and maybe some lessons learned. Oh, I think that's you, Alf. Yeah, Red said you could do a good job on the debrief.
I could start if he's not ready.
All right.
Doom 4. Nothing on the departure. Everything looked good. The ingress, I don't think we waited until we were supposed to on the push, but we were already limited on kind of fuel. So I basically, I heard your call, Duke, but I just wanted to, I thought that call was basically when you were launching on them, not when they were confirmed down. So that's why I wanted to confirm the Bravo call. So anyways, hopefully that wasn't, I don't know if I was confused on that, the Ronson call or not.
Okay.
So I'll have to reread the briefing, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's why I asked that. So, and anyways, we we're gonna do east or west to east run-ins, and we doing CCIP at 19,000, and so yeah, we didn't have any problems. We just could have been a little more clear on our briefing. I could have been a little bit more thorough on the air to ground game plan on what I expected from everybody. Hey, Jaws, you got a hot mic there, buddy. Jaws.
Yeah, he's
hot mic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I could have been a little more clear on that and took a little more time on the air to ground. So we talked about that. Other than that, I don't. The only other learning thing is just after we took care of those MiG-21s, my approach was kind of shortened. So I could have done a little bit better getting the approach set up, planned, and everybody on board there, but we didn't have any major incidents. I thought overall comms for all flights were really good. Wasn't a whole lot of clutter on the uniform, so that turned out to be great. So that was all for us.
Cool. Okay, Serpent, you want to go?
Sorry, yeah, Serpent. We were the deed that was going to be taking launchers at the steer point or Alpha and Bravo. We pushed. We wanted to wait for the escorts or the sweep flight to go in before we pushed. I think you called the Ronson before the sweep was quite up there, so we delayed and then went in behind the sweep. Hit Alpha, and there was nothing there. So I think your Delilah is totally obliterated the SA2, all the SA2 launchers, as well as the radar at Alpha. So we then went up to Bravo. Once we got to Bravo, there's some, I guess, Mud 15. So one of the learning points or mistakes that I made was I should have reconned the target area to understand what was happening. I just, I had the mindset that it was just going to be SA2s and that's it. And I just had to worry about the guns, but I should have at least did a recon of the target area, and in the vicinity as well. Looks like their HQ battalion might have moved up north to where it was a factor for us. So we got down below 15,000, where those Mud 15s were able to engage. So they took out 1 and 2, but 3 was able to survive and take out all of the SA2 launchers at Bravo. So main point is be prepared and plan accordingly, as opposed to planning to do attacks that are going to get your flight killed. So yeah, after that, Dash 3 returned home. World 1 and 2 were in the silk.
Okay, thanks. Poacher flight.
Poacher 3-1 can start the debrief, but then we'll turn it over to number 3. We had a little bit of an issue on our departure. As R3 was late joining up with the flight, but eventually headed north, and we missed the Ronson call, but did hear a call that said we were pushing, so we continued to push north. And before we could even reach our first sweep point, we got a call from, I believe it was, I think it was Doom, possibly Dog. Somebody called in from saying there were targets coming in from the hostile contacts coming in from the northeast. We started heading northeast and eventually north to intercept the 2-ship. I believe they're MiG-21s, and unfortunately. That's when we ran into our next bit of trouble. We started off good separation, but unfortunately our lateral separation kind of diminished as we did some maneuvering, and I managed to put myself out in front of my wingman and while I splashed my bandit, unfortunately his missile splashed me, but he then went on to splash the other bandit, and from there I'll turn it over to number 3. Zolta, you want to add anything to that?
Okay, I was trying, so PTT wasn't working. So, well, with that friendly kill is a strange thing, because number 2 always had MiG-21 locked on his radar. Nevertheless, his missile went after lead. So there are rules when you can shoot when you have some friendlies in the head-up display. But if outside of those rules, so requirement to have clear avenue of fire, there is for serious reasons. We saw it today. Well, I don't know. Starting from the taxi, most of the time I get very low FPS at Ramat. Because of that, somehow my brakes are not behaving right, and and I don't have them at all, so I had to disconnect and reconnect again, and after that I had to rejoin with my flight. When I was close to the flight, it was already shut down, so I was not too much ready to assume responsibility for anything. As I said, guys, I was creating more chaos in the flight, flying all the headings. Thankfully, there were not too many bandits in the area. We faced many strikers. Once we realized that those are strikers and our own strikers were still performing at the ground, so we decided to skip them, not to waste time of unmanned missiles, and protect our own flight. Once the situation was more or less clear, we engaged rest of the strikers, and after that I bit of technical problems in this flight.
Okay, I'll do SNCC 4-1 real quick. We did take off early and were able to get shots off and kills on Alpha and Bravo. And then we shot our second missiles, at which time I called Ronson, because I just didn't want anybody flying in the area with Delilahs flying co-altitude or overhead or even under them. So we got those off and those hit. Then we were assigned to go ahead and cap east. We were capping east, and we noticed a number of blips coming from right to left on our screen. And Chalice indicated they were hostile, so that's the point where I announced for Poacher that they were coming in from the northeast. And shortly after that, 2 MiG-23s that were flying low engaged both of us, and we both got anchored real quick. And I made absolute critical error engaging a 2-seat with 2 wing tanks, not immediately jettisoning the tanks. I got slow on speed, and I was getting dragged to the ground, and we were close to the mountains. Fortunately, Yoku killed his guy quick, and then my guy was coming over the top on me, and he killed him when he was high. So then we kind of reformed, went north a little bit, and I tagged 2 of the bombers, the Tu-22s that were coming in. At that point in time, our fuel was about 2,500, so we went back to the south just to maintain our cap, and we got down to about 2,200, and I decided to head home. I heard Jambo's call on initial. I'm glad you did that, because I was just about to turn in there, and so we extended a little bit. I never did have sight of you, but we knew your flight was coming over, and so we turned in behind you and were able to recover without any issue. So number one, thanks again. The other topic I wanted to open up on the debrief is were there? I mean, were the documents clear enough? I mean, there were multiple documents. I know I probably could have done it all in one, but did you kind of have an idea of what was going to happen coming in if you read the documents?
I'll say from my perspective, I think they were good. Definitely had a good sense of what to expect. Appreciated getting those ahead of time, and it helped me prepare for the flight. Just wish I could have executed a little bit better.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And just real quick comment on that. While I had the briefing material from the previous LFE that had the frequencies, they weren't in this package, and so I was able to prep for that. I knew what frequencies were coming, but certainly from a guest perspective, I appreciated reading out the freaks.
Pretty good mission for you guys.
Jambo, we had 52 minutes on our sortie.
All right, guys. Then we're going to call it a end. And I enjoyed putting it together. Hope you enjoyed flying it. And we'll see you when we do the next one. 440th, you're always welcome. And Merlin, the same. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jambo.
Sounds great.
It was really fun. Thanks for hosting. I think the mixed package was a very good idea.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for the invite.
All right, guys. We'll see you around.
Thanks, Duke.
Thanks, Duke.
Thanks, Duke, for letting me in. Thanks.